Hello, everyone. On March 23rd, I'm due to post a new weigh-in and more photos of myself in my ongoing quest to prove what happens whenever you reduce your uh, food intake. Uh, that's been going fairly well, but the past couple of weeks, I've sort of fallen off the wagon a little bit, ate a little too much, and have ceased to lose weight. Actually, I might have gained a couple of pounds, but only a couple of pounds, and for one reason only. I've eaten a little too much over the past couple of weeks. Now, one way I did that, for one thing, I just started getting hungry. It's that probable starvation response that your body starts to have sometimes when you are losing weight. But the other thing about it, and this is one of the things that I wanted to warn about here on this, what will hopefully be a short video. I know people don't like watching 15-minute videos. Is I had been doing something that I found doesn't work for me, and I've noted in the past that it doesn't work for other people either. Um, uh, Several days, I knew very consciously that I was overeating, and I told myself, well, I'll make up for it tomorrow. I'll eat even less tomorrow, when I was already not eating very heavily. And if we put it into calories, if we say I was my baseline calories that I was eating, say 2,000 a day, and then I went to one of those sort of pig out days and ate 3,000 calories, I'd tell myself, well, I'll just eat 1,000 calories the next day. Well, it didn't happen. So when I overate, that excess food went to body weight is what it amounts to. So I don't think that very many people will consistently do that. I don't think you can uh, subscribe to the paradigm that you will overeat on a given day and make up for it the next day. And if you're eating light to begin with to try to lose weight, it's going to become next to impossible because you'll have to eat almost nothing the next day. And in some cases, if you really overate, you would have to have some kind of negative eating, which of course is impossible unless you're purging or something, which I don't recommend. And the other one is that you may tell yourself, well, I'm eating this three or four hundred, uh, 300 or 400 calorie candy bar, or this 500 or 600 calorie dessert, or even something 1,000 calories, a banana split or something like that. And you may tell yourself, well, I'll exercise a lot and work this off. Well, you won't. For one thing, you're unlikely to do that much extra exercise to begin with. But the other thing is, aside from the possible increase you might get in your metabolic rate from the exercise, it's very, very difficult to work off any substantial number of calories. Now, again, the increase in your metabolic rate, if you exercise consistently, will help you. But if you look at what even uh, at the calories and the calorie burn required, you might have to run for an hour to work off one candy bar, an hour and a half to work off a big piece of cake, 3 hours or something to work off a banana split. So you're pretty unlikely to do that. It's pretty unlikely to happen. So these are things that as the heading will say, things you won't do when you're dieting. And uh, in my case, I'm not able to exercise a great deal. I do exercise what I can. So beware of those two things, the overeating one day. Uh, and I'm not saying that you're never going to have a cheat day. I think everybody is. But you need to have one about every couple of weeks maybe, and not be thinking that you can have a cheat day every other day and then make up for it the following day, because you're probably not going to. So anyway, that's why I call this one things you will not do when you're dieting. If I'm not back on before then, I'll be back around March 23rd with new photos and a new weigh-in. We'll see how much less I weigh. It's not looking quite as good this time. I know there will be at least some loss. Maybe not what I would like this time, but we'll see what it actually is. Hopefully I'll be down by another 5 pounds or something, some number like that. Everyone, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.